Good day, traders. This is Rich with some price action on the market. It's currently 4:32 p.m. March 2nd, 2021, Tuesday. Wow, we are flying in March. I mean, we're 2 days in, but we're flying in 2021. Looking at almost a year since lockdown. It turns out some states are starting to open up even more, which is great for a lot of reasons, but we'll get into that at another day. Anyway, make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you're new, like the video, share the video, and comment in the video. It all helps. Let me tell you, it really does help if you guys can do that. So try to do the best you can. Today was an interesting day. I could say it was a terrible day in the sense of P&L, but I really feel good. I don't know what's wrong. The market sucked today. You know, looking at the SPY on the daily, it's kind of hard to see it here. We kind of had an inside day on the daily after the big move and gap up yesterday. I know it's a small candle here. So what happens next is questionable. We did come down to lows at the end of the day. Does that mean we're going further down? Possibly, but we're not going to worry about that right now. I traded what I saw. I traded a lot. Got off to a bad start. I wanted to bring this up here. I'm going to bring this up here today. This is my positions. I overtraded today. Now, these are stocks I traded both on the good side and on the bad side. So if you look at what I traded, we'll start with JCS. So if you guys know the man bun, JCS was being traded in the pre-market by a gentleman that has a lot of followers. And I said to myself, why would you even think about trading this? So I didn't even trade it in the pre-market. And then I'm like, I totally just, it didn't cross my mind. And went over, it looked really good through 11. And guess what? I got into this at 11. My entry was 11 and my exit was 10:21. I just got dumped on and it hurt. That's how I started my day. I was down 237 to start my day right here. It's the first trade of the day. And actually, guess what? The second trade of the day, Fubo, 130. I went 0 for 2. Fubo was based on some news this pre-market about opening up some kind of website for sports betting. I thought it was going to make its move, and it did not. And it ended up being like fake news and dropped off. But not before I got beat up pretty good. So at this point, I was down pretty good. In fact, I was down, I don't know what I got down to. I forgot what my low was, but it was pretty far down. It wasn't just 337. Target was another trade I took that I kind of forced it on news because it actually did well on earnings and then got forced down here. I think I tried taking a bounce in one of these locations. Obviously, this 173 break back up would have been nice. Actually, never got down to this 173. It only got down to 173.13. But I was trying to get in a move back up, and I just got splintered. I got splintered pretty good. All these other little guys, this Airbnb didn't work, but I luckily got out with a $2 gain. Tesla tried bidding on something. It actually went up 3 points, but I got out too early. GM was a news play, which is what I want to get into in a second. Penn was kind of a news play, but not really a news play. And Tilray was trying to break out. CCIV was a bottom buster. CCIV was getting this shape down here through the 27 level. You could see bouncing off this yellow line, and I tried grabbing it back through 27. I didn't give enough room because it did close up at 27.77. Actually, it would have fallen down here because that went to 26.90. But I made a few bucks on that, not much. XL, I don't know what I did there. FCell, not so much a big trade. It was like a break of, whoops. Sorry to drag this on here. It was a break of this 19 level, and it just didn't go. It went to 1903. I went with 1,000 shares and got out. And luckily, I got out with $22.30. FCX, I don't remember trade. Oh, FCX was my strategy. Oh, FCR. Oh, I forgot about FCR. So FCR triggered. I wanted to trade it in the normal market, but actually triggered on my strategy right here on this candle. I have a different chart for it, my automation, and it went up and pulled back and stopped me out. For a small loss of $43 because my stop is usually around 50. And then, of course, then it goes. The opposite one was FCX. FCX was another automation trade. Took out the high here, got me in. Nice move up, super nice move up. Right here was the top, so I got off some here, which gave me, what is it, $24. The second sell was 3 cents above this, 3 cents above this. And once I sell, I get out break even, which was down whatever of break even of the first sell. So I actually broke even on the rest of the shares. It was unfortunate because it really would have been nice if that had triggered, because it was about to be like at one point I was up $100. I think I needed to get to 6 more cents before it would have sold. But anyway, it didn't happen. But let me tell you, what I'm really digging right now is news. I'm having a hard time with my normal strategy, which is kind of like inflection points and breakouts and things like that. And I've been trying a couple things, but news has been really great. It's hard. I'm still learning it. If I get sucked in, I get sucked in. I'm only trading small just to learn what I need to do. But CLSK was a small news play. I got $32 out of that one. Apple was whatever. RKT was that news play earlier. And I kind of got chopped around with RKT, but I actually made money on it today, taking a break, I believe, through the 42 level coming up through here. So that worked out pretty good. But Workhorse was announced on my news service and on Twitter. And you can see here Workhorse. I just jumped on here with 300 shares, wrote it up, made $64. Now, if I had traded with this, a few more shares, maybe 500 shares or 1,000 shares or even 2,000 shares, that the gain would have been sweet. So there's 3 news plays right there. Get rid of these 2 crappy trades and I'd be up today. I ended up down 199, but I feel like it was like you take these out, these 2 stupid trades. I mean, I'm up. I'm up pretty good. So I feel like I'm still doing good things. Just made a couple mistakes today. Beyond, I would not be trading Beyond today, but right around here, the news came out that they made some deal with Costco. So I jumped on that one with 100 shares only, and it went up 2 points. And I was selling all the way up. Turned out it was fake news, and then it dropped off pretty good from there. Well, the rest of the market. So fortunately, I got a quick $90. I mean, I did that in about, I would say, less than a minute. And that's what you got to do. So if I was in there for, let's say, 300 shares, things would be even better. So I really like news. Eventually, I'll start talking about that a little bit more. I do have a long way to go when it comes to learning how to trade the news. It's funny because back in the day, I was trading, I guess, like Forex or something, news trading, Forex. And you would trade like NFP and all these news events that affect the dollar big time. And it was fun to watch those things move, but they were so infrequent. There was maybe 1 or 2 or 3 trades a week. And in this case, we have news trades throughout the whole day. So a lot of things just trigger and people jump on or they jump out, whatever it is. You have to be on the right side of it and just have to be really protective and so forth. So once I learn more about it, I will share that with you. So that pretty much covers it. You can see here, I was down 199.60. I think it was down like 500 at one point. Really think I was. I consider this a win of losing because, again, this JCS should never happened. So I'd have like a break-even day. I don't even know what I was thinking. Man Bun was in it, and I shouldn't have been in it. It's unfortunate. So, again, make sure you subscribe for new, like the video, share the video, and comment on the video. And got some pretty cool action coming in from Tradestation. Actually been talking to them, so hopefully I can help you guys out with that. That's still a week or so away, but I'm just putting the teasers out there. So have a good one, have a good night, and I'll be back tomorrow.